Hey, Scorpio, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your September 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Scorpio and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single, partnered up, maybe you're going through a separation or a divorce at this time, we will dive into all of the energies. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so in the energy here of the past, we do have family showing up for you. So just a reminder, Scorpio, love shows up in all shapes and sizes. It's not just romance or intimacy. Love can be family, it can be friendships, it can be your soul tribe, partnerships, and coworkers. So there may have been a situation here in the past where you were dealing with healing a family dynamic. Now, this could be limiting beliefs that perhaps you have ingrained into your energy since childhood. Some of you were working on building a solid foundation within your own family here. This can be about ancestral healing, breaking the generational cycle or patterns that have come before you. This is about legacy, leaving a legacy, a positive stamp in the world behind. This is about you possibly bringing in a new life as well. It can be about fertility. For others of you, you may be trying to start a family here. But what I'm getting here as well is the biggest energy is about setting a firm, solid foundation in your family dynamic, whether you are a parent, a grandparent, or whether you are you're looking for more stability in your family life. You're doing the healing necessary in order for you to completely open your heart up to the kind of love that you want to manifest, the kind of love that you deserve, Scorpio. Now, in the present energy of September, we have Spiritual Toolbox. I really love the energy of this card because it says that you're going within, you're listening to your intuition, and you're using the tools that are available to help you move forward, to gain clarity, to gain direction. Now, some of you may be using pendulums more so this month. You may be tuning into your spiritual side more so, whether you are watching more tarot or oracle. You could be working with crystals, meditating more, or just diving into the spiritual side. For others of you, there could be a spiritual contract coming in, a soulmate contract that will help you open up your heart, because in the future, we have second chances. This is a second chance to do something differently this time around. This is about a do-over. For you, Scorpio, you may have been reviewing the past and taking a look at what worked for you and what did not, but there's a better offer coming in for you, a better connection that is more aligned with your energy. This is about you trying again, trusting that the universe has your back. You have a clean slate to write a new chapter. What does your next chapter look like? How will you rebuild this stability from the ground up? So I really love this for you. It's kind of deep starting off, but let's dive into your Celtic cross here, Scorpio, and take a look at the heart of the matter. What is the heart of the matter here for Scorpio in the month of September? Six of Cups. Yeah, absolutely. Everything we just talked about. It's about you reviewing the past, healing some childhood wounding or some past relationship energy here. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about second chances, which you literally have here. This can be about taking what worked and didn't work and bringing it into your future in order to manifest the type of life that you want. Some of you want to simplify things. Some of you have been through a lot of ups and downs in matters of your heart, whether this is family dynamics, friendships, romantic interests. The Six of Cups is about you healing that inner child and about creating and simplifying matters of the heart. I like this energy showing up for you. I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself, Scorpio. A lot of you are able to tune into that spiritual side of yourself and see why things happen the way that they did for your soul to evolve and for your soul to grow. Let's take a look and clarify the Six of Cups here for Scorpio. Two of Pentacles, yeah. You're creating a balance in your life. You're creating peace. You're creating stability with this Two of Pentacles, even when things seem chaotic in your life, which I am sensing, Scorpio, that at times your life has been quite chaotic. Some of you have had a very interesting past. You may have been in an interesting or unique dynamic with a specific partner of the past. But the Two of Pentacles is all about bringing balance to your life after a time of chaos here. Or while things may still seem chaotic, you're able to use the spiritual resources that you have available, your spiritual toolbox, and it will help bring about balance and clarity. So I like this showing up for you. Let's take a look and see what's crossing your energy, Scorpio. What is crossing your energy in matters of the heart in the month of September? Nine of Wands, there you are. You are the wounded warrior here. You've been scathed, you've been hurt, you've been bruised in matters of all areas, not just the heart, but I feel like you are determined. You're a Scorpio. Things run deep, words cut deep, and experiences tend to stay with you. But the good news is here, it's actually creating emotional support within yourself, trust, compassion, patience, but also you are evolving on higher levels. I keep hearing ascension. So you have a second chance to do things differently this time around, but you're determined and dedicated to get through whatever it is. The Nine of Wands says, don't give up. Don't give up on love. Don't give up because past experiences may have been difficult. Some of you have trauma from childhood or from teenage years or even relationships that you were in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, or even now. Now, this is the energy of you staying strong and determined because you see that you're still growing. You represent this rosebud and this beautiful energy here. And even though there are thorns attached to this rose, I feel like you're continuing to grow. You're continuing to thrive regardless of the circumstances. So don't give up on matters of the heart here because I feel like you may be pleasantly surprised, Scorpio. Regardless of your relationship status, if you're single, if you are in a partnership, or if you are separated, you are manifesting what your heart's desire is. There it is, Hierophant. That is all about spiritual divine guidance. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Now, there was a time when you were a student. And we always fluctuate, I feel, in this lifetime on earth, we fluctuate between the student and the teacher, student and teacher. But I feel like at this time for you, you may be teaching and you may be teaching others through the experiences that you have that have come before you, because I feel like you've evolved here. You're using the necessary tools and you have a second chance here. So have a beginner's mindset as well. You can see that there's two young ones in the front and they're listening and they're being offered a chance to learn. And I feel like you've done that here. And now it's time for the second chance to put into action what it is that you've learned. But know, Scorpio, without a doubt that you are being divinely guided. Now, the Hierophant energy is Taurus energy, but it's about spiritual or divine guidance, institutions. You may be learning more about your beliefs, your morals, your traditions, and what aligns with you. So don't give up on attracting the kind of love that you want, that is a high level commitment, if that's what you're looking for, but also that align with your morals, your traditions, and your beliefs. That may have been a factor for some of you in a past relationship where you just had different goals. You had different energies on what both of you wanted in the long term. Let's take a look and see what's below you. What is the foundation here? What is below Scorpio? They just gave me the name Conrad. Conrad, if that is your name, if that is a person you're dealing with, a family member, Conrad, please take it as it resonates. Five of Pentacles, you're feeling a little bit left out, and look at what that is there. There's the rose. No wonder you're feeling a little bit left out, because you've been through the ringer, and at times you just want to throw your rose down. You want to throw the energy to the wind here and say, well, I've been through the thick of it. I've been through a lot here emotionally, and I'm ready to at times give up. And you feel alone, abandoned, rejected, isolated. But the good news is with this Five of Pentacles, you're coming back alive. And I feel like that's what you're doing in the month of September. You're using those spiritual resources that you have, the spiritual tools that you have at your disposal to create and manifest the life that you want. They're giving me Magician partnered with this card here. So the Five of Pentacles is about you paying attention to your health, body, mind, and soul. You are reprogramming some of those beliefs that you've had regarding love. You are telling yourself a new story. You're giving yourself a second chance to rewrite a chapter of your life here, or to tell yourself, a brand new chapter, to write a brand new one. You have a clean slate here, Scorpio. Whatever you decide to manifest is on you. Now let's take a look and clarify the Five of Pentacles showing up below you. This is the foundation. At times you definitely feel that sense of abandonment. Four of Pentacles, and because you felt abandoned, you may keep your heart on lockdown at times. You can see that this door is locked, but what you're doing now, because this is the foundation, so this is what's below you because of past experiences, but what I see you doing is opening up. You're opening up to love in all forms. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship currently. Some of you may have been emotionally cut off or physically withdrawn from a person here. Now, the Four of Pentacles, you're starting to open yourself up to affection. You're starting to allow your heart to love again. Now, let's take a look and see what's going on in the past that still may be affecting your present energy. What do we have here in the past? Seven of Swords. Ooh, there could have been betrayal. There could have been cheating. There could have been sneaking, lying around, trying to lying around, some of you, but lying taking place. There could have been people that were trying to get away with things behind your back here, or somebody may have just been a little cunning and didn't always have your best interest at heart, always trying to get something out of something sort of energy here. So lying, cheating, sneaking, trying to get away with something, cunning, deceptive energy. That could have been what you dealt with, Scorpio, in the past. For others of you, it's about self-preservation. It is about you needing to do what you felt was right for you. And some of you, that was closing your heart down. But you're getting honest with yourself is what I'm seeing. And you're using the spiritual tools to gain clarity so you can move forward and allow yourself a second chance at love. Scorpio, this is deep stuff here. It's really powerful. So what do we have here to clarify? Three of Wands. Yeah, Three of Wands is, I feel like things didn't turn out the way that you had thought. You may felt like you made a bad decision on a partnership here, but I feel like there are no bad decisions, only opportunities to grow and learn. And I feel like you're realizing that now, regardless of how bad something was for you, but you're realizing that you have new opportunities for growth. And it was an opportunity for growth and expansion. But I feel like you're leaving that in the past and you're healing. Now, some of you, it could have been a family member that betrayed you as well. Oh, goodness. Some of you had a family member that may have mingled into a relationship. Now, it could have been a sibling or it could have been a cousin, but I'm just sensing that there may have been a family secret or a family distraction or interruption that had to do with maybe a relationship. That's not going to resonate with all of you. Very specific, I know. Let's take a look and see what's above you. Oh, yes. You're walking straight towards your Nine of Cups. You're walking away from anything that isn't serving you. You're walking into something that is more meaningful, not just surface, not just comfortability here. You're walking towards things that bring about emotional stability. Not just financial stability or things that seem to look good and glossy and happy on the surface. They're giving me that energy of Colette Baron Reid's card, not all that glitters. And it's very important, I feel like you're reminding yourself that not all that glitters is gold. Sometimes what's underneath the glitter is dirty, rotten energy. And I feel like that's what's happening here in the past. Somebody was maybe very dirty, very rotten, treated you bad. You're walking away from that, Scorpio, and you are moving towards your wish fulfillment. Some of you now, you're getting honest with what you really want in your life. You're getting honest about the kind of love that you want, the kind of friendships, the kind of family dynamics by setting the boundaries, but also releasing and healing anything that is unhealed, anything that you need to fully surrender to in order to create this second chance here for yourself. What do we have partnered with the 8 of Cups, please? All right, 8 of Cups, we have 4 of Wands. Yes, achievements. 4 of Wands is the card of hitting a milestone. For some of you, it's halfway to marriage. It can be the card of 1111, soulmate energy, major victory here in something that was challenging for you. 7 of Pentacles is saying you have choices here. You have options. You have resources in your spiritual toolbox to help bring about a sense of clarity. And lastly, you have the 10 of Cups. What are you walking towards? 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment into that 10 of Cups. So you have a choice here. And I feel like you are hitting a major milestone in the month of September that brings about more happiness, more family healing, and more joy than you've had in the past regarding a certain situation. There's also a sense of closure I'm sensing here for some of you as well. You're finally letting the past go so you can have this second chance. Now let's take a look and see what's coming in the near future for you. Yeah, there it is. You're healing. And I literally just said this. You are letting go of something that was difficult to you. 7 of Swords. Now, you still may be feeling the effects. You still may be using what's in your spiritual toolbox. But the good news is you're not suppressing this energy any longer. Now, some of you, this may have happened 20 years ago. It could have happened 20 days ago. It doesn't matter. Energy is energy. The story is going to be different for each and every one of you. But the good news is you're figuring out how to fully heal this energy here so you can have a second chance. So I don't mind seeing the 3 of Swords because it makes perfect sense. You're walking away from something that was difficult in order for you to move forward with this new energy. Let's take a look and clarify the 3 of Swords. And what comes after that 3 of Swords? The 4 of Swords. So I feel like you're able to open up after being shut down for a while. There it is, 5 of Pentacles again. This is the energy of literally opening up, feeling like you were left out in the cold here, but you have a second chance, a do-over to do things differently. You will not miss out on the opportunities that are meant for you. And I just heard someone say, I'm missing out on love, or I'm not able to attract love, or I've lost hope in all love. Remember, Scorpio, love comes in all shapes and sizes. And sometimes it comes in unexpected ways. Love is all around you, whether it's a companion animal, whether it is a small gift from the universe. You don't have to be imprisoned in that energy any longer. And that's what the 7 of Swords is all about here for you. Or excuse me, 7 of Wands. This is what you're telling yourself. You're breaking free from the restrictions that have held you back. You're breaking free from that pain. Now, there may have been an energy where you felt easily defensive or felt like you were constantly walking on eggshells here, or at times you just felt like you were feeling the pressure from all angles. Maybe the pressure to get married, to have children, to be in a partnership. Some of you felt the pressure in a relationship here, but you're breaking free from all that. And the 7 of Wands is standing up for your beliefs. It's protecting what you believe to be true for you. And the 7 of Wands is about living life on your terms. You're not going to stay imprisoned by the past. You're not letting the past define who you are in the future. So regardless if you're single or not, I feel like you're finally coming to a point of being happy in your own skin. So I like this. And you can see that his skin is etched with a lot, but he's breaking free from which that holds him back here. Let's clarify the 7 of Wands. Now again, this is what you're telling yourself here. What do we have for Scorpio? What's Scorpio telling themselves? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're willing to work with others. You're willing to collaborate, teamwork here. Whether it is talking to a therapist, a coach, a mentor, whether it is talking to a spiritual advisor, a holistic practitioner or an energy healer. You're willing to put in the work to take care of the shadows that maybe have creeped in to relationships or creeped into the energy that has allowed you to at times feel a little bit down, blue, depressed, full of anxiety at times here, Scorpio. But this is about you being comfortable with who you are regardless of your relationship status. Now let's take a look and see what's showing up around you. What's in your environment? What's going on in your environment? Remember, the main energy coming in here, Six of Cups, you're healing from the past, absolutely. But also, I feel like you're bringing balance to the mix here. Eight of Swords, you're flying free from that cage. The Eight of Swords can be about the mental conflict, but you're finally releasing an old story. That's what I'm getting here. You are releasing an old story. You're realizing that you have wings and that you have what it takes to fly free and offer yourself a second chance. And it's interesting, I ended up actually switching the photographs on this card last minute. And the original picture was of a bird flying free from a cage here. And even though it's not a bird, it kind of resembles the same type of energy. And I'm sensing here that you are breaking free from a cage and allowing yourself to fly free from a situation that maybe kept you hostage for some time. Let's take a look and clarify. There could be something with wings showing up for you, or even feathers as well. If you see some sort of wing, if you see feathers, or if maybe you are getting maybe a tattoo, or you may be drawing some sort of feather, or you see little feathers here and there. Take note that that is messages here from your spiritual team. So add that to your toolbox. Signs, symbols, synchronicities. Do pay attention to the messages that Spirit is bringing in for you at this time. There's the Four of Wands again. Achievement, victory. You've achieved breaking free from the cage here. You've achieved liberating yourself. Now, it could be liberating yourself from the mental limiting beliefs that have held you back. It could be from a physical situation. Regardless, the energy is saying you are feeling good about moving on, moving to an energy here of more emotional fulfillment. Now let's see what your hopes and fears are, Scorpio. What are your hopes and what are your fears? I just heard some of you don't want to be alone forever. You don't want to, the house is quiet. The house is quiet, I just heard here. So some of you may feel like you want companionship. And if that is the case, remember, love can show up in all forms. Companionship doesn't have to be from a physical, person. It could be an animal. It could be about you volunteering. It could be about spending time with, your grandchildren, or your children. I feel like there is a lot of different blessings that are showing up in your life to have gratitude towards here. Five of Wands, feeling the competition, feeling like you're constantly playing this game of life, but at times just kind of wanting the game to be over because you don't want to continue making the move, or having somebody come your way and then it not working out, and then winning or losing, winning or losing. There's a back and forth type of energy. This is your fear. You don't want to go back and forth. You want commitment. You want stability. You don't want to date if you are on the dating scene. You don't want to go back and forth if you're in a relationship of indecisiveness. You want there to be stability. You want to work together and overcome any of life's challenges with someone here. So your hopes and fears are just that, your hopes and fears. But I feel like you are doing your best to push through any of the fears so you can manifest those hopes more quickly. All right, what do we have here to clarify? The Five of Wands, Six of Cups. Six of Cups, this is what you have here, Six of Cups. The answer to this energy, the answer to overcoming the Five of Wands is to heal anything from the past. And also to be kind to yourself. Some of you really don't give yourself enough credit for all that you've overcome, all that you have already healed, but also all of the wonderful blessings that are in your life. The Six of Cups is about simplifying your life, not making it so challenging. And some of you are saying, well, Melissa, some of it's out of my control. Yes, it absolutely may feel out of your control at times, but you can control the way you respond to things. And that's what that Two of Pentacles is all about. Now let's get your final outcome. What's the final outcome here for Scorpio? Love, September 2022. All right, what do we have here for Scorpio? Queen of Swords energy. Ooh, some of you are on maybe the Libra cusp as well. Some of you are gaining the clarity you need. There it is here, spiritual toolbox. The Queen of Swords energy here is someone who is very observant, very logical, very rational, but she seeks out the truth. And it's interesting because you have the Seven of Swords, which is the card of truth. So this could be part of what you are learning. You are learning based on past experiences to really seek out the red flags, for you to trust what your heart is leading you towards as well. Even though she's more logical than she is heart-oriented at times, she uses the energy of both to bring about clarity. She uses her intelligence and her logic, but she also lets her heart guide her as well. Queen of Swords energy, she is the epitome here of intelligence and integrity and honesty. And I feel like you are attracting this energy towards you because this is what you are embodying here. So I love the Queen of Swords showing up as your final outcome. Let's take a moment and clarify the Queen of Swords. What do we have here for Scorpio? Queen of Swords energy. Some of you maybe you just took a drink of they're showing me unscrewing a cap here, or you may have taken a drink of, and poured it into a cup and taken a drink at that time. Now, please take that as it resonates. Now, what do we have here? Page of Pentacles. News, literally news coming your way. This could be new opportunities to see things from a brand new perspective, for you to be able to move forward because you have the clarity to heal the past and move forward because you know how. The Queen of Swords, when she shows up, she knows what she wants and she goes for it. And that's what you're doing here. You're offering yourself a new opportunity to build stability, to build dependability, trustworthy, honesty, loyalty. Some of you are attracting a Page of Wands into your life, or excuse me, Page of Pentacles. Someone who is trustworthy, someone who is loyal. We just talked about that here. So confirmation that there may be a new beginning coming in that I feel could be potentially very, very long term. Could lead to that 10 of Cups if that's what you're looking for. All right, so we're going to get a message here from the Wisdom of the Oracle, Colette Baron-Reid, one of my favorite decks. By the way, if any of you are interested in any of the decks that you see used during your reading or any above here, you can find all of that information in the description box below. And last but not least, I'm just going to pull a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle and read to you the relationship message. What do we have here? Message in a bottle. I love this for you. Everything I feel like is lining up beautifully. So do pay attention to the synchronicities, to the things that start to align for you, Scorpio. It's also card 15, which can be that double energy in tarot. So you're reclaiming your power. Anything that no longer serves you, you're reclaiming. But some of you are getting a very important message in the month of September that is going to help you shift that energy into the old to make way for new. Now, this is about communication, a sign. It is about pointing the way to your highest good. It's about spontaneous oracles or messages that point your way to your highest good here. And the relationship message is this. You can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, a phone call, or email. You are indeed the receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. Beautiful. I am going to read to you the protection message just for some of you that still may carry this Three of Swords energy more strongly than others. This may resonate with you a little bit more, so please take it as it does. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. There it is here. Lying in the bushes could be a snake. I feel like this has already happened for you in the past, but the biggest lesson here that you're learning is to trust your intuition and trust the red flags, which we've already talked about in your reading. So message in a bottle. Some of you will receive news, maybe a love offer. There could be some very, very beautiful energy coming in for you that's going to lead you straight towards your 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment. So beautiful energy here. You've learned some soul lessons. I'm sending you a big virtual energetic hug right now, Scorpio. But rest assured that you have a second chance to do things differently. And this time around, there's way more trust, way more emotional fulfillment, and a lot more happy moments. I hope this resonates with you, Scorpio. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. And I am sending all of you Scorpios tons of love and light. Thanks for tuning in.